to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Imani Simone. I am documenting my year of reinventing myself. You can check out all previous episodes linked in the description box below. Today, we will be doing a get ready with me while I talk about how January went, what went right, what went wrong, and reviewing how my first month of being a YouTuber was. So I will start off first with what I would like to do better in February. I've already put on moisturizer and my base, so I'm just going to go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation. So first off, I did eat healthier this month, so I was able to lose a little bit of weight, but I did not work out as consistently as I would have liked. So in February, I want to do the 75 soft. I think 75 soft because my birthday is coming up in March. So I know you're not supposed to have any cheat days for the hard, but I will be having a cheat day for my birthday. But I am happy that I was able to lose a little bit of weight, but I know I could have done better if I was already working out more consistently. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows with the Anastasia, what is this? Brow Dip. Anastasia Brow Dip in the color dark brown. So the next thing I want to change for February is prioritizing my mental health. So going through this whole like YouTube journey and like being vulnerable, putting myself out there, kind of took a toll on my mental health a little this month. There were times when I thought, maybe I should just go ahead and stop. So for a while there were a couple weeks where like I had all these videos planned. I have like all the way up until like May or June of content planned for my whole journey and like the steps that I want to take. But when you see like your stuff is not like really going off like you think it should be, like not even like 100 views of stuff, it was very discouraging at times. And then I watched a bunch of videos from like other YouTubers talk about their experiences and how they barely had any views in the beginning. So that was very encouraging because there were some weeks there where I just didn't want to film. I didn't want to edit because like what's the point of putting so much effort into something if nobody's going to watch it? But, so yeah, this month, I really want to prioritize mental health and reminding myself, like, why I'm doing this. Because it's something that I truly want to do. And regardless if anybody watches or not watches. So with that and being unmotivated, next month, I really need to exit the lazy girl era. Like, I have so much to do, honestly, that, like, I need to get up. Motivated, unmotivated, I just need to get it done and be better with like time management and productivity, and also waking up on time. I don't know why, but this month I kept setting my alarm to wake up and it didn't want to happen. It wasn't me. It was I guess the Sandman, because I tried my hardest. This weekend I was finally able to wake up at like 7. But I'm trying to wake up every day between 6 and 7 because I'm also trying to like make more designs for my Etsy shop. So I need more hours in a day because I'm only one person. So yeah, more productivity, less lazy girl. So now I'm just going to clean up the brows and conceal with the Fenty Beauty concealer. So for my next thing, it really ties into everything else with like no more self-doubt. Like, this is my journey. My journey won't look like anybody else's. And I need to be confident in that and just trust the process. Because self-doubt can really like hold you back. Like I said, I was so excited to start my YouTube channel, even though I was like very nervous. But that self-doubt was like really holding me back from making content. So I am not letting self-doubt get in the way this upcoming month. It can't. So that is the next con I am fixing. So the next thing is, right now I'm unemployed technically, but I am trying to do like my own entrepreneur stuff because I just really don't think a 9 to 5 is for me. Honestly, like, I know it's for some people. Did I put concealer on my nose? Did I? I'll put more concealer in my nose. I know you're supposed to work a 9 to 5. It's just not for me. My first 9 to 5, I was working at Express. No. First off, that's another tip. Do not work somewhere that is one of your favorite places to be. You will hate it afterwards. Express is my favorite store. Absolutely hated it. Customers, horrible. I had a manager who hated me. I think I have a problem with managers. They just honestly hate me for no reason from the time I step in the door. But I mean, it was only one. There was like 3 other managers. He was the only one that had a problem with me. So they just didn't schedule me with him because I was like, I don't know what your problem is, sir. Because everybody else likes me but you. So we can just fight it out outside, I guess. So yeah, so I don't really want to go back to the 9 to 5, especially because it's nothing that I'm like passionate about. And I mean, you just spend so much time working, you need to be passionate about it. And so my passion is really filmmaking. That's what I went to school for. You know, filmmaking is ultimately like what I want to do, like in the entertainment industry. So if I'm not doing that, I really don't want to work a 9 to 5. Also, you're not making that much money. It's really not that much money. You're giving up all this time. You're working until you die, and you're not even making enough money to live. So I would much rather spend more time working on entrepreneurship and making more money so I can travel and have fun, and I don't have to beg anybody for an off day. It's my off day. I'm not begging you for an off day, especially if I'm sick. I don't need to prove I'm sick. If I've been here for 3 months, 6 straight, and I finally say I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, let me have one off day. Especially if you're letting people with animals who are sick have off days, you take as much time as you need. But your actual human worker is sick, I'm taking that off day. I don't care about you. I'm sorry, I don't. So 2024, we're our own boss. I don't care. I can't deal with y'all. Yeah, but with that, I just want to make sure I'm increasing my money. So, you know, it's worth it to be an entrepreneur. Like I said, I did start an Etsy shop, but I'll talk about that more in the pros section. So with that, I just want to make more money and just to make sure that entrepreneurship is good for me. Like I said, I did start an Etsy shop, which leads us into the what went right this month. So I'm going in with my matchstick from Fenty Beauty in the shade Truffle for contour. So I was able to open an Etsy store. I'll put some of my designs here for you to see. It takes a lot more work and effort than it looks like because I design all of them. You have to do like the product mock-ups. I'm using Printify for print on demand, but I did start this weekend doing, what's it called? Digital products. I'm trying to do like the PNGs. And I'm making another digital product right now for, what's today? For Saturday's video. So that's another thing. Side note, I changed the what? I changed the schedule. I changed the schedule from Mondays and Fridays to Tuesdays and Saturdays. It's just easier that way. So for Saturday's video, I'm doing a life binder. You've probably seen it on TikTok or YouTube. I saw it on YouTube first and then I saw it on TikTok, but I'm making a lot of the templates myself, so it's taking a lot longer than it's supposed to, and that was actually supposed to be today's video. Sorry about that, but I am getting it done, working hard, and I'll get that to you Saturday, and then I'll have the templates linked in my Etsy shop if you want to buy it. So I wasn't really shocked that I didn't get any sales on Etsy this month. It was more just making sure I put up enough products before I start advertising and stuff and doing their ads. So yeah, that was the first like pro of the month. Started my own business, sorta, kinda online business. Yeah, that counts. I started my own business. I'm a CEO. I'm not calling myself a business owner. I'm a CEO. Not in the making. I'm already one. Like I said before, I did start eating healthier this month, so I was able to lose a little bit of weight. Not as much as I probably could have if I was working out consistently. But, you know, progress is progress. I'll count it as a win. I had no ice cream this month. And if you know me and you know how much I love ice cream, we made progress, okay? I will be having ice cream for my birthday. I do not care. Ice cream is like top notch, which is what my mom craved when she was pregnant with me. Like, do you crave, or is your favorite food what your mom craved when she was pregnant with you? Because I feel like everybody's favorite food was their mom's craving. But it may just be me. I don't know why she couldn't crave carrots. Mother, why can't you crave carrots? Hummus. Water. You couldn't crave water? Would have made my life a lot easier. But yeah, so we're just going to keep on with the healthy train. I do want to start drinking matcha this month because I want to be a matcha girly. So we're going to try to train ourselves to like it. We'll see. I'll try a couple different recipes and then let you know what my favorite one is as a non-matcha drinker. Okay, next we're going in with the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Grateful. This is going to look a little crazy, but trust the process. So my next accomplishment, which I'm so happy about because this has literally been on my, like, what is it called? Not to-do list, but vision board, bucket list. Okay, this has been on my bucket list every year for a while now. And it was to write a book. So I wrote my first book. I'm so excited about it. It came out so good. In my humble opinion, you might think it's horrible. But hey, I wrote a book. We celebrate the little wins. So before editing anything, it's looking like it's going to be around 126 pages long. It's a self-help book. But I don't want to give too much away from it right now. But so February I'm going to be editing it, and my mom, well, not my mom knows one author, and then I have one author that is like published authors. That's one cousin that's a published author, so I'm gonna reach out to them and see if they can help me with the whole like publishing process or just give me like any tips or like even read my book for me. So that will be like February's process, hopefully. And then hopefully in March, I can either try to start reaching out to literary agents or self-publish, But I'm so excited. Like, I wrote my first book, and it only took me like a month to write. It was so easy. It just flowed out of me. It just felt like a conversation. You're not cutting off while I'm speaking. But yeah, it only took like a month to write. It was so easy. Like, it was a topic that I'm like really passionate about that me, myself, and I like had to like handle. So it just felt like a conversation with the readers. Like I said, I like self-help books like that where it's like a conversation, not like a lecture. You don't need to take notes. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself for that. Like, I baked cupcakes and everything for that. I didn't take a picture of the cupcake. I should have. I kept thinking about it, but I didn't because I was trying to originally make a TikTok of turning cake mix into pancakes, which I'll probably insert like a clip here because it did not come out aesthetic at all. I'm still working on cooking videos. Like, I'm gonna get it down and I'm gonna have an aesthetic video for y'all soon of cooking. So we're just gonna call this one practice. Practice makes perfect. But yeah, so I only made one pancake. It did taste good. Now I know you can take cake mix and make it into pancakes. So red velvet pancakes are coming next. But I did turn the rest of it into cupcakes to celebrate. So now I'm going in with my setting powder from Fenty Beauty in the shade Honey. My final like win of the month was, what was it? Increased engagement on TikTok. So yeah, I was really like playing around with SEO this month. So the whole month was basically practice of just like learning, trying to figure out SEO and everything. But I was able to increase engagement on TikTok, so I was very happy with that. And just like making progress, whether it's fast or slow, it's still progress. So I take it as a win. It's doing better than before. But yeah, so now we'll get into my review of my first month as a YouTuber. First up for YouTube, 1 month of being a YouTuber, like, it's a very odd feeling because this is something that like I wanted to do. This is still just setting powder that I'm putting on. This is something I have wanted to do literally since I know at least in high school, just never had the confidence enough to do it. So even posting my first video, I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my God, like you actually did it. So I was proud of myself for like just not letting the fear hold me back anymore because I could have been on YouTube. I've had plenty of good ideas. I've had friends who are like influencers or whatever, and I've given them video ideas. Did I get credit for it? No, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm keeping all my ideas for myself, and I will be making my own videos this year. Thank you very much. But yeah, so that was a feat in itself. It was still an upwards, not upward slope, but as in life growth. Well, I mean, yes, hopefully it's still an upward growth of slope as like going up a hill, like hard. Am I saying that? I don't even know if I'm saying that saying right. You get the point. Hard is hard. Going uphill. Hard. Okay, so I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Caramel Cutie. Fenty. Sponsor me. But, yeah, so doing YouTube is a lot harder than I thought. Like, I was a film major in college. How much harder can a YouTube video be? It can be hard. You have to think of ideas, you have to film, you have to edit. I hate editing. Even in college when we had group projects, I will do anything but edit. So I'm honestly still learning how to, like, I know the basics of editing because obviously there were some videos where it wasn't group project and I had to edit my own video. But I truly feel like I've learned more about editing from YouTube now than I did in college. Because college is a scam, but that's a conversation for a different day. But yeah, so that was one thing that I kind of had to get used to and everything. And I'm also going to put the bronzer, just use it as eyeshadow because I'm doing a neutral eyeshadow since I have to batch make videos today. Because I'm starting the whole challenge of posting twice a day, so 2 YouTube shorts and 2 TikToks a day. So I'm batch making videos right now. It's gonna be a long day, and then I have to edit all of that. Love that for me. What was I gonna say? So the next thing that I learned with YouTube is no scripting. In the beginning, you can see like my videos were very much like scripted, so that's why my personality couldn't really like come out. Like, yes, that's all the stuff that I wanted to say, but you couldn't really like see my personality. So that's another thing. I want to be like more vulnerable and show more personality on YouTube and not be so stale. if you're stale, you just blend in with the crowd. So here's my personality. Like it, love it, leave it. If it's for you, hit the subscribe button. If it's not, see you later, alligator. But yeah, so be more authentic. And I feel like the videos where I didn't script, like my TikToks, I should say, which I am trying to post my TikToks slowly into YouTube Shorts, so they'll match from now on. And the videos that I did on TikTok, where I was just like saying my opinion or whatever, got a lot of engagement. So be yourself. Always be yourself. Next for eyeshadow, I'm going in, hold on, the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the color Awesome Blossom. So this is my favorite one. It's really old, as you can see. I've had it for a couple years, but I just opened it up a couple months ago. So the last thing that not the last thing I would say, but the next thing that I wanted to say about the whole YouTube thing is like putting in more effort. So I know I'm still like practicing like editing and everything, but I do want to put like more effort into like the thumbnails and filming and make sure I get like B-roll and like my everyday life to use just to make my videos like better. I feel like some of the videos I made, like I really want to like redo them, but I mean, it shows progress. So later on videos when they get better, it shows progress. So I'm not going to redo them, but yeah, I do want to put more effort in than those videos. And also, like, you're just starting out, researching SEO and like actually understanding it, seeing other people's tips, like maybe for the first month, like I did, was just, you know, whatever you put out, just make sure you're always like testing SEO. So I watched a bunch of different videos, TikToks, whatever, and for every single video I tried a different trick to see like what worked, what didn't work. Is this thumbnail working better? How's this title? You know, pick and choose like what you want to do. Oh, I also learned tags. I didn't know how to do the tags at first. Learned it in a video. So I started doing tags and I saw the views started to increase. So watch, research, take notes. So yeah, just try different things until you find out like what works for you and your channel. Also watch other people's videos to see like what's trending, and you can also learn from like their filming style. Like obviously don't copy like verbatim, but like you can see, oh, I like how she edits this, like can I learn how to do this? Watch other people's editing videos. Like that's how, for one of my videos, I think I did like a heart in the video, like was in the heart. Yeah, I learned that from YouTube. I didn't learn that from film school. So you don't have to go to film school. That is coming from a person who was a film major. You do not have to go to film school. You don't. Also, you don't need a fancy camera. I have a fancy camera because I was a film student. I don't use it. I honestly can't even tell you the last time I used that same camera. Can barely tell you where it's at right now, actually. I know it's in a box. I know it's in my room. That's all I need to know. It's in the building with me. It's in the building. But, so I film on my, what are you? iPhone. So I film on my iPhone. I got the little mics from Amazon. And I got my ring light from Ross. It was like 20 bucks. You do not need to spend a lot of money. Do not do it. Yes, invest in your business or your YouTube, but don't overdo it. You don't want to be that person saying, I'm in debt, and you're not making any money. Don't get in debt yet, sweetie. No. Be smart. We're looking for profit. Profit. Okay, so next I'm just going to highlight the rest of my face, and I just use my finger because I like it more. So last thing I will say, I'll probably give like my favorite tools for making videos and stuff, apps wise. So obviously Canva. Everybody knows Canva. I love Canva. I actually have Canva Pro because of my Etsy shop and YouTube. And I'm still playing around trying to figure out how to do like thumbnails, but I mean, it's so rewarding when you finally figure out how to do something and you perfect something, like the little glow around like my thumbnail photo. When I found that out, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to be an advertising major at this point. Who needs a flyer done for their business? Like editing pro over here. So like I said, I do pay for pro. I think pro is worth it. Like that is a good investment that's not going to break the bank. If you do want to invest in your business, invest smartly too. And that is a smart investment because you can make little things for Instagram. If you want to get into Instagram, you can make like for your community tab post. You can make little things for your subscribers, your thumbnails, editing things, you know. Next, I use Premiere Pro first. So I first compile all my videos, edit the audio and everything. So it was the application that we used in film school. So I'm most comfortable with it and I understand the whole program. So that's why I go in there first just to compile everything out, get it all in the order that I want it in. And then I take it over to CapCut. I love CapCut because you can do like the cute little heart if you want to. Oh, you can't even see that. Can you see that? You can't see that. Okay, I'll put a heart here just for funsies. I'll put a heart here. Yeah, you can do this in CapCut. You can make little cute graphics in CapCut way more than you can in Premiere Pro. Like I do not like doing graphics in Premiere Pro. So go to CapCut, make your video cute. So yeah, that's Canva, Premiere Pro, CapCut. Do I use anybody else? There's a few others that I found from other people and I haven't tested them out yet, so I'm not going to speak about them yet until like I perfect them. And sometimes I do take things over to TikTok, edit them, and then I'll export them to use here. But I think that's all for the YouTube side of stuff. So next, I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline waterproof mascara. Because I said everything for YouTube, I think that was everything that I experienced with my first month of being a YouTuber. Like, just don't get discouraged. Everybody has their humble beginnings. So take it as it is. Take it as a learning experience. And also, this is a good time to experiment because nobody's watching it. So go crazy, go wild, unless you do something stupid and it goes viral. Then I am so sorry I never gave you that advice. That was all you, sweetie. But yeah. So how was everybody else's like January's? What did you accomplish? What did you not accomplish? What do you want to do better for January? Remember, it is always good to do a reflection at the end of the month to make sure we are on track for like our goals and everything. So if you have not done a reflection yet, I very much encourage you to do a reflection, especially because it's just January. You do not want to wait until June to do a reflection of your year. Realize you haven't gotten anything done, and now you have to get all of these goals done from your mood board or your life binder. Stay tuned for the life binder video on Saturday. I'm so excited for it. Like the graphics, well, the ones that I made are so cute. They take a lot of work, but it's so worth it. Like, I'm so excited for it. And I've been meaning to do this for like weeks. And I've just been putting it off and off and off. So, but I'm excited. I love making things. I love doing arts and craftsy things, which you will see like more this year. Since I am putting such an emphasis on hobbies, which will be one of my TikTok. It will be one of my TikTok topics this week. Okay, because I need to go get supplies for the hobbies that I'm starting in February. So each month I want to start like different hobbies until I find the ones that I like and stick to them. They're a mixture of like artsy creative things and sports. But this month I worked on knitting, so I'm almost done with the scarf. How did I end up with the scarf? I was practicing a stitch and I just kept going. So now I have a scarf. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that, and then I'm going to start something else for February. Because I found these little, have you seen the dinosaurs? If you're a crochet knitting person, you've seen these dinosaurs. This is going to be my new personality in 2024 once I figure out how to make these. I want it in the teddy bear, bunny, all of it. Like, and imagine you make your own child's, like, little toys. Like, oh my god, how cute is that? Somebody, make me a housewife. Make me a housewife so I can make your children homemade toys. That's what I bring to the table, homemade toys for your children. You're welcome. No, really. You should find a hobby that you, like, really like to do. It's a good stress reliever. It's a good break from your normal activities. And you get to learn useful skills, which is another thing I really want to focus on this year. With everybody keep talking about, like, the end of the world and stuff. Is anybody else thinking, like, would you survive? Like, that movie, what's the name of it? I watched so many end of the world movies. But you know the one with Obama. And all I could think was, could I survive? So, like, even with my workouts now, I'm thinking, how is this going to help me? Can I survive a killer? Like, Scream. What was the last Scream? So the last Scream, when the girl was, like, dangling on that ladder outside over the building, all I could think was, could I make it across? Do I have the strength to hold myself up if a building collapses and I have to grab onto, like, an awning or something? Could I hold myself up realistically? Could I outrun a killer? Probably not. So we are focusing on survival skills this year. It is an election year. It's not looking too pretty on either side, honestly, at this point. So I'm preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. And then I saw this girl on TikTok. She's actually making, like, a folder or binder of all the stuff she would need, like, if the internet went out. Which, like, how smart, since Obama said, like, that's most likely how that wartime will go. And I mean, I kind of expect people to attack us, like, especially around, like, this election year. I feel like it's so, like, so much emphasis and weight on it that why would they not attack us while we're kind of distracted? So that is a possibility in the near future. Everybody keeps talking about World War III. The internet will be the first to go. I saw a guy say you could just download it to your phone. Sir, sweetie, do you think they're going to take our internet and leave the electricity? No, they're not. So, and I was thinking about this too because I saw these two TikTokers and they made a fire and somehow poisoned themselves with the wood. Wood is poisonous? Did we learn that in science class? Because I think I was out that day. Like, cannot tell you. I can barely tell you what poison ivy looks like. I don't go outside. So, we're trying to survive. Imani is trying to survive because I don't think I could at this point. I know very basic things. I can fish. I cannot start a fire without matches. I don't know what I'm going to do about water because I refuse to drink my pee. I refuse. I'd rather sit down here and die than drink my pee. Yep. So I want to work on that too. Maybe I'll make that a little, like, survival, like, girls guide survival video. And, like, everything that you need to know, like, what herbs can you make into medicine, which I was thinking about because I thought about this, like, last year when I was still in Korea. I was like, okay, mother, if war breaks out, what is our plan? Where are we meeting up at? Like, if the phones go out, like, we need to already have a plan going. But that's also just me because, like, when I was little, I used to watch, like, Storm Chasers and all this stuff. So I would always have, like, a backpack. I don't know where I was going. I thought I was going to be a storm chaser. So I would always have a bag packed, like, ready to go. So I have always been that, like, that prepared person. Don't know why I'm not that now, but I'm getting there. You will not catch me slipping. But yeah, just seeing how everybody acted with, like, the tissue and stuff. I'm not about to be out here with y'all playing these games. So everybody needs to have their own plan. Everybody needs to, like, get stuff together. I was thinking more like buy books. I was really just going to have a backpack full of 10 books. Gardening, what plants are poisonous, what plants can you use for medicine. So a binder with just the basic information I need. It sounds a lot better than carrying around 10 books. So we'll be making our own preparedness Bible, and I will be making a copy for my mom and my grandma, just in case I've already moved before all this happens. We all have a plan. I'm also going to add to mine, because I thought about this. If you don't have internet, you don't have Wi-Fi, I don't know where I'm going. I'm not staying in the States. So you need to have the maps of the countries, like how to get to Canada, how to get to the Mexico, and the walking path, just in case you can't do a car. These are things you need to be thinking about. Or we're not surviving. We're not surviving. I'm sorry. So watch out for that video in the distant future, because I already have the next 2 weeks planned out for videos, so way off in advance. It's going to take a while, so give me a minute on that. So lastly, I'm going to add in the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the color Downtown Beauty. This is my favorite ultimate lipstick. I can't find it lately. Why did y'all discontinue this? Because the new one that they put in the place of this formula, it's not it. The new formula is horrible. So you need to go back to this formula. This formula was matte, but not too drying. The new formula, okay, we're good. The new formula, it literally just rubs off in little chunks after a while. This formula is going to stay on for a whole time, and it gives me no problems. And it's so pretty. Look at it. So yeah, that's the final look of my Get Ready With Me. If you have made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, how did your January go? What went right, what went wrong? And I will see you next time.